What's up, fellow clashers? It's Apollyon here. Just giving a quick little recap of my second attack against Essex R Us. I mean, this war was pretty much a blowout. Their bases were not very well designed, very easy to take. After my first attack, there was all the second attacks were already taken, and everybody three-starred pretty much on their first try. So there really wasn't too much for me to attack. So I decided to go ahead and give it a try. On a Town Hall 9, which I've done a couple times, but it's good practice. So I believe I went against their number 5, and yeah, so it had already been 3-starred, so it wasn't anything new. I tried to not duplicate the same attack that the guy that 3-starred did, because he did a fantastic attack, but what's the point of duplicating the exact same attack? So he came in from the north, I came in from the south, and I made a huge mistake. The biggest mistake is I thought I could time it where I could do a king-queen swap, and also tank some of the defenses at the same time for the hogs, which, if you guys have ever gone against a Town Hall 9 being a Town Hall 8, always take out the queen first. Queens will eat through hogs like butter. I mean, they do 160 damage per second. Even with a level 1 queen, they shoot from far, and they just pick them off like crazy, coming all around. So, which you'll see here. Make lots and lots of, well, it's not bacon, I don't know what you call it. Whatever the queen does to the hogs. So, anyway, come in from the bottom. With some hogs just to lure the clan castle. I knew where the bomb was, so I could trigger that, even though it's a pretty simple base where they only can be in a couple spaces anyway. I would have done that to begin with to lure. So drag the dragon down to the bottom, kill it with some wizards and barbarians, standard stuff, and then I'll just do a 2-finger drop coming in from the south on both of the cannons. Let them go to the archer tower and convene back on the Teslas that pop, and then give them a heal in the middle. See, the Xbows are doing a little bit of damage there. The Skelly traps pop, and we'll do a heal in the middle. Everything's going pretty good. Those other hogs will pass through and get their heals too. Everything's going well. Drop the poison like I normally don't, so I actually did that pretty well too. I should have dropped the king already up on the top left where the queen is. As you can see, she's already shooting at my hogs, and she's already picking them off one by one, which is just doing tons and tons and tons of damage. So it's not a good thing. Use my last heal up there, which means that I'm running low. I also did not drop my clan castle hogs, which I should have done. That would have helped out a little bit. But at this point, the queen and king are both picking apart my hogs. I mean, if I would have had to do the queen swap a long time ago with the king, and just didn't happen. So right now, my raid is pretty much over. I'm trying to take care of that queen. The king is punching through while she's shooting him. Can't get through to that wall. So it's just looking pretty bad. So, you know, it's over. She gets the shot. I almost take care of her. I only needed one more shot left, and still couldn't do it. She's got only like a little bit more than a sliver of health. I'll drop my clan castle hogs. Goes, oh, look at that! I actually have some hogs left over. Whoops, that's. But again, I was just trying to get some practice in. Didn't really take too much time designing a plan or anything like that. Is that we already had won the war by tons. So it wasn't very. It was an anticlimactic attack from me. It didn't make a difference to the war at all. So hey, at least small victories, right? I got the queen. That's what I can say. So, and I'm just kind of going through the motions there. So anyway, good to try. I mean, if I needed that 3-star, I think I could have definitely got it. Just to show you real quick what a real good attack looks like, can show you what happened on that exact same base as War Machine does a fantastic attack, and I don't even think he was the first attacker either. I think this is a second attempt, because so he does the king swap immediately to the queen, takes her out. And, you know, that's what I didn't want to do that completely. I didn't want to lose my king. I wanted to tank for the hogs at the same time with those 2-3 point defenses, which would have let my hogs come completely around with being almost untouched. But Anyway, he drops the hogs in from the south, just kind of like I did, like a four-finger drop, but he comes from all different areas. But the difference is, his heels are really good too. But the difference is that queen is not picking them off one by one, and that's the difference between the war. That king will only attack one hog until he kills it, and then he'll return back to his base range. The queen has so much larger range because she can shoot too. So anyway, I'll give you my horrible attack, or at least my mediocre attack attempt, and then how you can really three-star this base. And again, to me, it comes down to just taking out the queen first, or at least taking out the queen before she starts doing damage and aggroes the hogs. So he's got this wrapped up, no problem. And it's still pretty impressive, though. I mean, a Town Hall 8 taking a... It's not even... It's basically Town Hall 8 defenses, max Town Hall 8 defenses, with some additional Town Hall 9 sprinkled in, and as well as adding another Royal in there. So it's still not simple to do. But anyway, good job, War Machine, and good job, WHF Rising, for winning this war. Right now, we're currently in a war with, I think it's Supercell, who is it? Nope, wrong. Supercell PH. Which it's going to be, I mean, this is nothing against them at all. They might be great attackers. Their bases are not anything spectacular, but the problem is I think we only have 2 Town Hall 7s, and they have, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 Town Hall 7s, which for us is absolutely, it's for most people, it's no problem hitting down to it from a Town Hall 8 down to a Town Hall 7. So those are just like basic free stars, and I think we're even on Town Hall 9s. I think they have 6 Town Hall 9s, and I believe we do as well, or at least 8.5s, which is, for us, it's about the same thing. Yeah, so we have 6, we have 5 to their 6, but they're, as long as their number 1 is not a fully maxed Town Hall 9, which it looks like it is, actually. Yeah, they got level 3 Xbows, they got level 7. So yeah, this is a pretty decent one. We will, we'll have a little, I don't know, Cha's really good attacker. We'll probably be able to 3-star this base with all of our 8.5s. So we'll have multiple attempts to get this done by our top 5 guys. But it might not have a perfect war, but it will be probably one shy of a perfect war, maybe 1 or 2. So anyway, we'll get a recap of there. Keep on clashing, guys, and I'll let you know what happens.